it's Jules, and welcome to another video. This is actually my officially SPOOKATHON TBR, and I'm showing at least the main 5 books for SPOOKATHON, but I'll have more that's will show either on this side of my head or the other side, because they're not physically here yet because I requested them, or they're on my phone. So yeah, and most of them are spooky books, but there is some books that I'll be reading that ain't spooky. So yeah, because I just finished a book actually tonight. So, and it was more of a romance book, so it wasn't spooky, but it was too cute to not pass up. So let's get on with this SPOOKAthon TBR. And our first read, we're supposed to read a thriller. But before I get to that, also going to mention we have our group book, which we're reading A Stranger in the House by Sherry Lapina. And I did put a request in for that book, so I actually set it up in 2 areas. I put a hold on it on my phone, but to borrow it online library, but I'm still on the waiting list, so I ended up sending for it as well. So most likely the mail one's gonna come in first before the hold lets me read it on my phone. So I might end up canceling that one, because I guarantee the physical book is probably going to be here first. So that is the group book for SPOOKAthon. So excited to read that one. So that's basically 6 books altogether we have, because we got 5 challenges. First challenge, like I mentioned a second ago, is a thriller. And the thriller I picked was random. Never heard of this book or anything. I figured I should go a little random. So I pretty much went mostly random. Yeah, pretty much most of them are random except for one. 2, because the group book. So this is my thriller I randomly picked. The Twilight Wife by A.J. Banner. And I don't know anything about this book at all, except what I briefly summarized on the back. Pretty much a 4-year-old marine biologist, and something happens, and she has nightmares or something. It looks like I'm just skimming it because I don't want to fully know. I might actually be surprised. Because I love actually this cover. This cover is really cool. And I'm still in the mood to read stuff that has beachy stuff on it. And this has a beachy thing on it, but it's spooky. So it's definitely will fit a thriller, because it even says, where's it? A twisty, immersive thriller. So yeah, anxious to actually read this one now. So there's the thriller. Then we have Spooky Word, which I just randomly picked one of my books off my shelf for this one just 5 minutes ago. Like I said, I mostly wanted to do this random a little bit. I did have other books, but they're more mysteries, so I ended up slightly changing it tonight. So yeah, I changed 2 books. So yeah. So this is my Spooky Word, Hereafter by Tara Hudson, and this is actually the first book in the Hereafter series. This is book 1. I don't know what book 2 is, and I do not know much about this one either. I just know that it's, well, no, excuse me, I don't know anything about this. I just realized I just read the back of this book. It was the author part I was reading. Yep. So yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty much about like maybe ghosts falling in love or something a little bit, because it's saying something about that a little bit. So I don't know, we'll see. So definitely is gonna be spooky in it, because it looks like it's gonna be spooky, but it sounds like maybe some romance might be in there. So I'm okay with that, because I like reading with some romance during spooky month, October. Because I like a mix read. Depends on my mood. So I'm actually interested in reading this one. Then we have Childhood Fear is our next one. And there's quite a few and all that. But I end up finding this book, and yeah. Every time I say this title of this book, I start laughing. So probably expect that for sure. And this is representing like fear of the dark, because when I was a kid, I was a little scared of the dark. So yeah. And the book I got is, I'm not even sure who it's by first, so I'm gonna look first before I bring it up. So I don't know if that's, so it's adapted by Elizabeth Rudnick. So, and so we're going to do it this way. There we go, get a hold of it. There, you can't really see the names. There's the names. Yeah, we got, like, Frankowini. It makes me laugh every time. It is so, like, it's spooky but funny at the same time. Yeah. And I've never read Frankowini. So, yeah. And the cool part of this, the book is black. Yeah, you see the pages. But it looks like just the side of the pages are black. Actually, no. They're actually all black. This whole book is like black, which was pretty perfect for this challenge one. And I couldn't think of anything else. I didn't really want to read any of the other scary stuff, really. So this one I ended up choosing. Yep. And then I was trying to find orange, and I was having a hard time finding something orange on a book. So, yeah. So I end up randomly looking in my collection. I end up finding something finally. It's in the title, where it's orange. Secret Admirer. Got some orange. So it's an R.L. Stein. Fear Street. Secret Admirer. Someone loves her to death. It says on the cover right there. So yeah, I haven't actually read this one, so I pretty much said, why not? We'll stick this one in the little pile. And it's really short. So, yeah, I want kind of some short ones in there. And kind of a mix, so it's not all one size. Because I can usually read, like, smaller ones quick. So, I wanted at least, like, some small ones. So this one I can read in probably a day. So maybe 2 days at the most if I'm working. So I just actually read this one, because I haven't read that one yet. And then we have my spooky setting, which Hunting Prince Dracula by Carrie Manzachello. I said that right? So, Prince Dracula. So, this is my spooky setting, because it's spooky castles. Like spooky castle. Oh, losing grip with this. Yeah, my lighting, like, sucks, but at least it's kind of spooky with the shadows. So we got Hunting Prince Dracula, and this is the second book. after Jack the Ripper. Oh, Stalking Jack the Ripper. I gave that book, I think, 4 stars. I actually surprisingly enjoyed the book. Creepy, gross, but I actually enjoyed that book. So I'm actually excited about reading this book. So I might actually start this book right away. I've been wanting to read this book for a while. And my library actually had this one. Been waiting for them to get it too. And they had it. I squealed when I seen them have this book on the shelf. I grabbed it immediately and I was like, I'm taking this home. Because I'm reading this for SPOOKATHON. So, yeah. Anxious to start this one, so I'll probably be starting this one. Probably not exactly right away, because I do have to finish Cinder first, because I'm only got halfway to do on that one, so, yep. But that is, whoops, they're like sliding off. They're going down the box. They just went into the box. Give me a second to grab all my books out of the Halloween box. Okay, I think I just need one more. Oh, it's way over there. So, there's my pile. So, there's all my books. So, yeah. Well, happy SPOOKAthon reading, which starts at midnight tonight. Literally, we got hours. We have, let me take a quick look if I can. It's 8:58 right now. So we literally have 3 hours and SPOOKAthon starts and I can't stay up. It's literally, I have to go to bed here like in 2 minutes, but I'm going to do a couple more videos quick. So I might lose a little sleep and then I have to go to bed. Yeah, early morning tomorrow. Very early when it's still really dark out. So, this is good night, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Happy SPOOKAthon in a few hours, or whoever's already started. So, bye.